3, 2, 1.
What's up everyone, Dan here, Crypto Capital Venture, March 18th, 2018. What a crazy day. What a crazy week for crypto. I guess in general, crypto is crazy. And if you're a part of this journey, if you're part of this story, congratulations, because it is exciting. But we're gonna get serious in this video. We're gonna break it down, what's actually going on. There's a fence in the middle, and you're either on one side or you're on the other. And let's talk about that in this video. I want to start with a tweet that I just tweeted a little bit ago. Very simple. Today, there are two types of people in crypto. One's posting memes of how stupid hodlers are. And I usually say holders, but I feel like in general, everybody likes to relate to the word hodlers. I'm not the biggest fan of that word for some reason, but I used it. Two, one's buying crypto because they're in it for the long haul and realize how revolutionary the tech is. Which one are you? This is not financial advice. And I posed that question because that's where we are right now. We're on this crazy roller coaster, and usually when things are good, things are fine, the sentiment is everybody's happy, except for maybe the people out there that are trying to short cryptocurrency. But when things are getting bleak, you have the people that were kind of believers in cryptocurrency, but kind of bought high and now they're just kind of bitter, hating on crypto. And you have a lot of people hating on crypto when things start going down again. And these are the times, these are the measure of how truly invested you are in the technology and how much of a believer in the technology and the crypto space you actually are. I love it. I've been an entrepreneur like pretty much my whole adult life, and I understand the risk behind something new, something innovative, taking a chance on something that isn't completely proven yet. I get it. And so when I entered the market and started investing in crypto, I was fine with like, this might not work. Something crazy, terrible could happen. But I love the technology so much, I look at it like a business. I look at it like getting off of the ground with a brand new technology that can completely change the world. And in my perspective, as long as you're not spending as much or more than you can afford to lose, I think it's the most amazing thing that you could probably invest your money in today, if you can hold off on the long term and you can not get emotional. So with that kind of long intro, I want to really go over an email. It was perfect timing that I woke up today and I got this email from a subscriber. So let's look at it. Hey man, long time sub here, and I have a video idea for a channel or the LTC Foundation channel. During these dark times in crypto market, everyone seems to forget how many times this has happened before and all the FUD that has also come out in the past few years. I think topics like this are overlooked, and there's almost no videos about this to educate all the new investors in crypto today. That's a good point. Here I found some FUD articles from the past few years, which I guarantee had an impact in the market and scared lots of people from the market, just like today, where fears everywhere. I think the current investors, specifically new ones, need to be reminded that there has been many dark times in crypto like today, and long term it was always bullish in terms of technology and people working behind it, not just prices. And he posted a couple articles and he said, P.S. you can find plenty more just by doing a filtered search on Google. What an awesome email. First of all, thank you for sending that email and taking the time to write that and send me some links. I love it. And sending you some Litecoin for that contribution. I really appreciate that. But it's just perfect timing for this email to look at exactly what he's talking about in this email. So I opened the links that he sent, and I even found one very quickly myself, but let's look at it. Bitcoin is the worst investment of 2014. Highlighted a couple parts, but none of these investments has been as atrociously awful as Bitcoin. Bitcoin, terrible investment in 2014. One of the clearest answers seems to be, and of course this was written when we're on a downtrend. One of the clearest answers seems to be that some of the shadier usages of the currency, say for evading taxes and buying drugs, have been tougher to execute as governments increasingly try to clamp down on the dark web sites where Bitcoin quickly became the cryptocurrency of choice. Of course, cryptocurrency was used for bad things. This was a big talking point a few years ago, but I think it's been pretty clear that cash and fiat is used for terribly bad things as well. Something like 80% of the cash that comes across your hands and you touch have traces of cocaine on them. So no argument there. And who knows, maybe conventional payment systems will come around someday and start incorporating some of the structural advantages that transacting in Bitcoins provides. You think? Just a few short years later, pay with Litecoin is a thing. So that was 2014. I marked when this person, right around when this person wrote this article, was right around in here. So just call it $300 for a Bitcoin. Worst investment, 2014. I think it actually turned out to be probably one of the best investments of 2014 with these ridiculous gains. And I'm actually going to take a price range from where that person wrote the worst investment article to the all-time high. Only 5,500%, but it was the worst investment apparently, 2014. Let's go to the next article, 2016. RIP Bitcoin, it's time to move on. Bitcoin was born with serious flaws. It was unregulated and provided anonymity, so it rapidly became a haven for drug dealers and anarchists. Here we go again. And with the majority of Bitcoin being owned by the small group that started promoting it, it has been compared to a Ponzi scheme. It's time to admit that the current Bitcoin needs to be scrapped and to take advantage of the innovations behind the technology that underlies Bitcoin, the blockchain. I agree with the last part of that sentence, but wow, this article is so off. Bitcoin's failure, 2016, January 19th. Let's see when that article was written, what Bitcoin was trading at. Around $380 or so. And we know the story. I mean, it's not much different than that last article. And I went out real quick, did a filtered search, like the subscriber recommended, came up with this article real quick. Just in September 13, 2017, rumors that China will close its cryptocurrency exchanges cast a shadow over the Litecoin price forecast on Tuesday. At the time of writing, the Litecoin was trading at $59.64, far below its $91 high at the start of the month. People freaking out, $91 to $59. It's a big drop. If this story is true, Litecoin prices will suffer extraordinary losses. Until there's clarity on this issue, we expect further losses in Litecoin prices. This is just a few months ago. Trading around $59. And right around here, September 13th. Since that article was written, around 700% gains to the all-time high a few months later. And now, since that all-time high, here we are. Let's see. We're down 68%. And here the articles come again. We could come down 387%. We could be back at $50. I've been saying that for months. It's possible in this world, in this crypto space that we're in. It's possible. But this is the time for us all to evaluate our positions, for us all to evaluate what we're doing with our investments in our fiat. If you're here for quick gains, I definitely want to encourage you to rethink that. Maybe this is not the space for you. If you're here because you're passionate about the technology and you're just like, wow, a light bulb went off over my head, and I want to get in on this long term, and I don't want to spend more money than I can afford to lose, then sit down and think about investing in crypto space. That's not financial advice. But my advice is to realize and understand and figure out what side you're on. Because right now there are people posting more articles, especially since we're down. And there are also people buying the dips, buying this dip, like myself, and zooming out on the chart. Look at this. I mean, we're just right here. It's nothing crazy going on. This isn't new. So, thank you, subscriber, for sending that email. That was perfect context for today. Perfect for this video. I really appreciate that. If any of you have like ideas like that for videos, it's awesome. I read every comment. I try to, at least, and I try to definitely. I don't get a ton of emails, so you can feel free to shoot me an email like that subscriber did, but I really appreciate it. Be careful out there. Get excited about the technology. If you're in it, just relax. Try not to get emotional. Try not to read too much into the articles and the memes that come out from people that just are negative about crypto in general. Those are my thoughts. We'll try and do a TA. We'll try and look at price action a little bit more later on. If you look at the Litecoin chart right now, we're in the triangle. We're approaching that bottom like we've been talking about. So things are not looking terrible. But for me, nice buying opportunity. Obviously, I said that 140 to 150 was strong for me. And right now we're at 141. We even were slightly under 140. So let's see what happens. Thank you so much for coming by today. Thank you so much. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What side are you on? Let me know what side you are on. And I appreciate you. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. We do our best here to provide nice, valuable information, not pumping anything. And I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next video, and God bless.